What's up? What's up? Yo, Goofy. How's it going? Welcome back. How we doing? How we doing? Alright. Hopefully music is not too loud. Blue light glasses on. Cool. Alright. Hope we're doing good today. You know, I've been worse. Let me drop this just a touch there, and maybe just a little bit lower for you guys. Yeah, let me know how the music sounds. If it's too loud, I'll adjust, but I wanted to switch up the music today. Doing all right. Had a good day today. Watched the Formula One sprint they had in Miami. It's been like 5 weeks since there's been a race, so that was cool. Did a little bit of golfing. You know, just a nice Saturday. It's good. Beautiful. The part that's not so good, if you could tell by the thumbnail, I goofed up. To the point that I had no choice but to rebuild all of this. The culprit is right down here. So this was the first blueprint that I placed in this entire area. This is the world grid that we're working off of, that we established back at the base. And instead of this being centered, it was one over to the side. And then I took that and I built everything out here. You know what we could actually do? Hold on. Let's go. We're just going to load up day 11. And I'll show you. I can just show you guys exactly what happened. So yeah, it hurts kind of bad because it's to the point where I just kind of had to make the decision to either rebuild it, live with it, or try and fix it, but there was no fixing it. It was such a big thing. Bro, I did the same thing, blew your power grid, spent 3 hours fixing it. It's a killer. There you go, you can already see it. It's a rite of passage in this game, you know? You're gonna make mistakes, so just better get used to fixing them, I guess. But yeah, so you can see it right there. It's clear as day. And then this is literally the anchor point for everything else. So that built that, which then established this, which established all of that. All of that, like the whole situation. Our freaking hyper tubes are off of this. So all of that out there is technically off grid. Thankfully, our coal power is separate. Yeah, it's pretty not great. Like, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Like, there you go. We're off. Yeah, it is crazy seeing all of it. And trust me, it was worse tearing it all down. So this is all gone. Like, we took it out. It's gone. As you can see, about 6 hours elapsed in between last night and now. Some of that was AFK. I like realized it was happening and I was just like, you know what? We're just gonna walk away for a little while. And I left the game running by accident. But now, let's check in where we're at. So I've rebuilt a considerable amount already to save some of the suffering, you know, of seeing this all get built again. But it went really well. I made a couple new blueprints to kind of help us out and make the whole process faster. And so far, it's going pretty well. Currently, I'm just putting down everything that I can. I haven't touched out here yet, but we'll get to it. I think I'm going to update the blueprints for those and for the hypertubes, and we can try those out. But yeah, all of this is updated. All of this is updated. The middle area looks pretty cool now. That's on the right spacing. We're positive of it. We got steel back. I decided to leave a bunch of space here because the manta flies through. So kind of had to tweak some stuff. But for the most part, we are pretty much back in shape. Obviously, it's not running. Not great. And that whole time, I also disabled the other 2 factories because I was like, I don't want them to run. They can run now that we're streaming. But while I wasn't streaming, I just figured I'd leave them be. So when we go back to base, we can fire those back up. For now, that's fine. So I was doing something blueprint related, potentially, maybe. I'm not sure. These are the new ones that I made. I just made a simple middle piece so that we can do that. So did I miss anything yesterday? No, not really. Like, literally all I did in between streams, there's Banta, is tear this all down and then start rebuilding it. That's all. So it's like you just missed basically some repetitive stuff that I've already done on stream. So that's kind of why I did it off stream. But now we'll finish up and get it running again together. So I don't remember what I was doing blueprint-wise here. I don't think it matters. I did start making some supports. So those are pretty helpful. And they look nice. It kind of helps defloat the whole thing. Synthetic power shards. Yeah, be careful. You can't sink them, because you can't sink power shards. So, like, just keep that in mind. You know, you can like fill up basically and not have enough. You just keep making them basically forever. I think you could turn them into fuel though. So, all right. I don't know what this is doing, so we're gonna get rid of this. Probably built that last night. And I think we're gonna have another one up there, possibly. I don't know what we're gonna have up here yet, honestly. I haven't thought about that. That'll be real. Maybe nothing. Power grid's gone again. Rip. Good luck, have fun. That's a tough one. Especially if it's nuclear. Nuclear is not fun to reset. Okay, so I need to kind of get to grips on what I did yesterday and what I have left to do. So steel is all established. We've got that. I need to build the actual space elevator part towers again. I took those down, obviously, and didn't get to put those back. We've still got to make, I think wire, sorry. And then obviously run power. That should go pretty smoothly. I didn't want to, I was trying to do one thing at a time. When you're rebuilding like this, it's kind of hard to do everything at once. So you can see all the boxes that I had to make to hold everything. Non-nuclear's good, it's only 2 plants anyway. Oh, nice. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, so let's grab anything that kind of might help us here. I think I'm out of steel beams. I think I remember that being a thing last night. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay, so we're probably heading back. Oh no, I have a bunch. Hey. Oh me. Okay. So we got steel. Cool. So let's go kind of work our way through and just get up to speed on what I changed. And then we can keep building as we figure out what's what. I gotta figure out where I left off, honestly. I did use the signs to kind of label stuff. So got our steel ingots built. I'm not worrying about overclocking, power, anything like that. We're gonna do all that later. That's steel pipes again, so that's good. This should be molded beams. My grid still have power, but they're all on the same grid. I don't know. Hey, Raj, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that's more steel. This is where we're gonna drop in modular frames. So let's do that while we're here. Modular frames. Didn't expect a Saturday stream. Yeah, I didn't either. And then I found out that I built the entire Mega Factory a meter to the right or left. I don't know. It's off. It was off, basically. So I decided, may as well stream while we're working on it. All right, so we need 6. Oops. I did a lot of it offline already, but may as well. May as well just hang out. And I can't finish the video until I finish the factory, so I was like, it's just kind of priority. Alright, so we're gonna go in this footprint. We're just gonna go up from here. You can drop in just 2 per level, yeah, and then we'll underclock the last one. Oh, come on. I will say, I have started to get better at these. Okay, and we'll go up. Nope, too far. That's the one thing. If I could put something there, I just don't know if I really... Can I stop falling off? That's crazy. Power plant stuff. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't know if I could add something there. I probably could. I'm not sure if it would mess up with the auto connect, like even a catwalk or something out here. That might not be terrible. Okay, so that is 6 modular frames, nice and easy. That was the last steel part. So we can call that good. Now, we said that is steel beams. We just kept working down the list of items. Over here, okay, that's gonna be versatile frameworks. Oh yeah, okay, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna do reinforced plates over here, but our Manta friend said no to that. So instead I settled on rotors over here, and the way we're doing this is each level is just gonna get directly fed into the one next to it. So that takes 200 screws, that makes 200 screws, and we just connect. And then we repeat all the way up until the top. That takes 100, that makes 100, just works out. Everybody's happy. So we have to find a place for reinforced plates, which maybe is over there. So that's screws, right? That tracks. These signs are actually very, very helpful. Rods is good because that can all be on one line and work its way up. Again, all of this space has to be left open for the manta ray guy to fly through. Okay, so I did iron plate there. We could build like over it, maybe. I don't know. I think that's too much right now for me to figure out. So we have iron plate here. It looks like I have some space over here, so we can grab the triple catwalk connector. I do have to tweak the blueprint a little bit, but pretty good. Nice and easy. Okay, so this is a double. So I was either gonna make smart plating or reinforced plate here. One or the other. Probably makes sense to just do reinforced plate. We have rotors over there. And then we could do smart plating in the middle. So we can take that and we'll just nudge that 8 over. And yep, so that lines up there. You can even drop down just to make sure that's in the right spot. It's in the right spot. Okay, so I think we'll fill in that with blanks just to kind of close the gaps, keep the spacing and stuff like that. It's all back up now. Nice, good shit, shit. Way to go. We can add our connectors in as well. Okay, so we've got our space to run belts. Did I clear? Just kind of got to go by and do railings and stuff, but that's not the end of the world. We'll manage with that. Okay, so we can do, what did we say? Smart plating here. Been there, done that. Yeah, yeah. The amount of times I've like accidentally isolated the entire power grid down to like some basic generators and been like, what happened? Too many times to count. Alright, I don't... Yeah, we can't fit wire in here, unfortunately. That would have been kind of nice. Maybe we could fit it here. The Manta does clip, like, in here a bit. But what I'm wondering is if we push it forward enough, maybe we could make it work. So wire, we're using Caterium wire. And we need 3 constructors worth to make our reinforced plate, and then the rest is going into cable and stuff for stators and automated wiring. So we don't need a lot here. That's crazy, man. Very cool. Still have yet to do that. Yeah, Pixonium is nuts. It's just a lot. So if we had that there, that all connects up. So obviously I see all that, right? What I think we would just do is the ceiling tiles still match up. Yeah, the fuel rods are way worse. Oh, true. You only did the Fixonium part. Oh, God. Yeah, that's wild, dude. One day. We're a ways away from that. Okay, so we could do something like that, and then... I don't know what we would put there. I guess we would just have to make something to kind of fill that space, but I think we could make that work. Yeah, I think that would work out. So then we can say wire. got a plate down there. Kind of want to see if the manta ray is going to clip that before I ship it. I don't know how far away he is, though. So the only downside about building here is you really... Oh, he's right on cue. You really got to account for him if you don't want to just be having him pass through your stuff every couple of minutes. Next stream be like, yeah. If I pull that off next stream, we got some other stuff going on. Okay, so we're way clear of that. But yeah, when I had it over here, it was definitely hitting. Okay, so we could go up there. Which could work out, actually. Because what I think I want to do is I'd like to create an all-in-one blueprint that makes cable like from the Caterium, so we can keep the lines manageable. Yeah. So I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I wish it could be back there so it lined up nicer, but I think we can make that work. And then I can always just take that pattern and put it there. Actually, let's try and do that real quick. Okay. Just so I have something to fill this in. So oh, we're out of steel. Yeah. Just gonna borrow that real quick, don't mind me. Okay, so what I want to get is really just this piece right here. I guess all of it. I don't know if it's worth making a design decision right now, but we're kind of doing it anyway. So we don't want belt stuff. Catwalk stuff underneath. We do still want that. Let's leave that just in case. So you can get rid of you. All the power stuff, we don't need that. Okay, so it's literally just a filler. We get rid of all of this. And then we can do beams in here, and I'll have to actually swap out the catwalks so they have railings. Yeah, let's go do that. Wait, I thought there was only one man's on the map. There is two. There are two. There's one in the grass fields, and there is one here in the northern forest. Yeah, two buds to deal with. All right, that looks pretty nice. And so we're gonna call this factory catwalk connectors. A lot of same icons. I might have to switch that up, but okay. And now let's try it out. So should be able to build that, and our depot did a little bit of catch up in the meantime. So we want that one. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad. That all lines up. Oh, I missed a spot. Okay, we'll grab him. It's fine. But otherwise, I think that's kind of the vibe. I don't know if we need the ladder. I guess it's nice to have, right? May as well just keep it. But cool. I think that's pretty good. That connects up there. Obviously in these edge cases where we do have to use this, it's easy enough to kind of piece together. We already said we just would clear out that guy, that guy. And just replace these. Okay, I don't think that's that bad. I don't think we're ever going to get a blueprint that works 100% of the time in every single scenario. One of the fields just flying below your factory. That's awesome. Flying below. Dang, you're up there, huh? Alright, so wire. And we'll figure out where we're going to make cable later, because we got to figure out where we're going to make stators and all that stuff as well. So we're going to try and keep those kind of close together. Okay, that's enough for wire. We've got plate. Let's do reinforced plate. Can just grab from here and build these. Oh, dope. That's a good spot, man. I like that. I like that. Alright, so we need 10 of these. And again, I think I would like to keep in that footprint. Yeah, everything so far hits right here, which is kind of nice. So I think we'll go 10 tall. Copy that, and go. Cool. Oh, we got a steal. Okay. Cool. No problem. I know where to get that. Oh, the blank one. Okay, let's update that. I see. Blank blueprint is missing piece on the ceiling. So we're gonna grab that. Yeah, the rain definitely makes the screen flicker a little bit. That's kind of to be expected. I think they kind of said that was an issue they had in the past. Yeah, hey, no, there's nothing wrong with building up top. Like, we were just talking in the Discord server about how some people are started to make their blueprints and like clip them under the map, and I was like, it's interesting. I wouldn't do it personally, but it's cool, you know. I like seeing the new ideas. I also just like prefer to see my buildings and stuff, but I do think it's cool. It's a neat team. Okay, no, so you're good. So which one am I? What did we see that was potentially leaving something open? We'll have to keep an eye out on that. Okay. Aside from getting more steel and stuff, I don't think there was anything else I needed to change right now. I don't think so. I think we're good. Let's keep going. Now I need a way up. Yeah, I should probably put a couple more, maybe those blank ones in. That might not be a bad idea. Just drop those in. Yeah, that's the only downside about building like high up, you know? Even with stuff like this. Hello. Yeah, so I had reinforced plates literally built, and then he came flying through, and I was like, right. Okay, I see. We could probably just drop these levels down at, well, maybe not. Let's stay on one task at a time. I think if I try to do a bunch of things at once, it'll just lead to a big old mess. Was catching up with the previous stream. All good, man, all good. I corrected that coal generator. You were right. You were right on it. I found it. Took care of it. I did give a quick overview at the beginning of this stream, so if you want to get a quick recap of what happened, I would recommend watching that. I like loaded the previous save and showed how I built the factory off 1 meter. But basically I built the whole factory off by 1 meter from the grid, because I placed the blueprint down, and it was the first blueprint that I placed, and it was just 1 meter off, and I didn't catch it, unfortunately, until way later. And yeah, it's literally the anchor for this entire area, so it defines the grid, and it was wrong, so here we are. Alright. Most people would just let that go. I completely understand it, that this is like way overkill, but my rationale was I was going to rebuild this anyway, sort of, with the new blueprints, like I wanted to. And so now I had justification to do it, so. Alright, so I think there's one more level, right? So we needed 5 levels. I believe that was level 4. I can in fact count. Confirmed. Let's go. And we hit iron plate now. Nice. I do really want to spend some time getting the depots tuned up. I think that's a very good use of our time, is getting those so they can upload faster. Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's see how we can get all of this. I'm sure I'm carrying a bunch of garbage that I probably don't need, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's the supports that I made. So, pretty nice. It's kind of cool from like above. It looks just like a big skeleton. Alright, so we're gonna go up to, yep, the main level. And, oh sorry, not the main level, we're one above it. This is it though, right? Nope, that's reinforced plate. Oh yeah, no, that's what we were working on. I don't know why I thought we were working on smart plating. Not yet, not yet, not yet. I should, yeah, okay, we'll use this. Let's go back. I'll get those 2 factories running again. And then we'll come back and do more building, because I should really have those going while we're doing this. Okay. Let's see if I can actually do this. That'd be kind of sick. I watched it. If it happened with me, I wouldn't even bother fixing it. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. There is no judgment there. It's just I just like gotta, I don't know. I just really want to fix it. Okay, so this is nice. Okay, so here we need 21, so I think just go make a crazy tall tower. I think that'd be very cool. Whoops. There we go. We're hitting the resources pretty good too. Yeah, I can only say I respect the dedication. Solid. That's all I need to hear, man. That's all I need to hear. Wouldn't either, but I totally get why. Yeah, yeah. No, listen. Like, is it worth it? Maybe. I don't know. Am I gonna feel better about it? Yeah. Like, it's kind of silly, but it's also kind of not. So like, it's like a woodworking thing. I do woodworking and stuff sometimes. And one of the lessons I learned when I was first starting out is that you should care about the little stuff like this. Granted, this is an extreme example, like a really extreme example. You know, but like care about the stuff that like most people wouldn't see or most people wouldn't know, because that's what's going to set you apart in that field. But it does carry over to other parts of life too, you know. So, not saying it's necessarily smart, but it's just kind of the mentality that I've had for a while, especially when trying to do stuff like this. Okay, so we're up to 12. It's gonna be really tall. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I like the idea of just having like ridiculously tall towers. It's pretty fun. Okay, so let's go zoop back. We'll turn on the 2 factories, and then we can come back. Also, there's a Mercer Spear somewhere over here. If we can get... How many do I have? I have 2. I need 7, I think. 7 for the upgrade? Maybe I'll take a look real quick. If we can find a couple, like real fast. Is that another one over there? No. But if we can find a few of them, I wouldn't be opposed. Because getting like an upgrade would go a long way. The sand fluctuators, we got that. I'm not worried about that.
I suspect there is a misunderstanding. The effigy and I are different entities.
Okay, upload speed. So we
I
have...
am an instantiated artificial intelligence inhabiting digital space. I am in the signals sent between satellites. I am hosted on servers and have no corporeal form, only synchronized cloud platforms.
The effigy is not an effigy?
It most certainly is, but not of me. They are, how should I put it? Extremely flat.
Compatible music. We are writing new symphonies.
Is there one over there? Yeah, okay. Hello, buddy. Don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Okay, wait. It's back here somewhere. I could have sworn below me? I was gonna say, I got the one that's in the cave. Does anybody know? Am I blind? It seems like it's getting stronger. Oh, heck yeah. Are we? We could be doing that. It'd be surprising if I did that, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, man, I see. Alright, bro. Later. We'll take a look at that. Take a look at that. It's entirely possible. I feel like we're getting close. Maybe I just bail on this one. Is this guy still alive? You survived that, man? That's wild. Okay. It's got to be in there somewhere, and I just don't really have the patience for that right now. But we'll check on that for sure, man. We'll check on that. I made a mistake here. But yeah, man, I have used the Satisfactory calculator before for searching for stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just like just getting to them is a hassle, you know. And I mean, it's supposed to be, but okay. Anybody? Bueller? Anybody? Are they all up there? Should I have not jumped down? Oh yeah, I think there is one up there. I guess dropping off was probably not the play. Let's get back over here. And we can delete out the ladders. I'm just gonna go. That way we're not leaving a bunch of these all over the place. Yeah, we should be able to get up top from here. Okay, what's in there? A salute. Oh, that's fine. Can you run through this stuff? I hope not. Sure can't. Hello. Okay, where's this here? Where are you? There you are. Hello. Alright, 3 more. Progress. Let's see. I think there are... should be a few around here if I'm not mistaken. There we go, got another one. There's one. Is that visual audio a 1.2 thing? It is not. It has been around probably since 1.0 or earlier. It's I'm not sure if it's under audio or UI. One of them. But yeah, it's like directional subtitles. Pretty nice, pretty helpful. Yeah, I love it. Alright, there we go, another one. Oh, there's some SAM ore, cool. Okay, we got more. I know there's a cave. There's a cave over here somewhere. Zero, that thumbnail triggered me. It's okay, it's gone. It's over. It can't hurt you anymore. I took care of it. Don't worry. Don't believe me. If you were with me when you saw it, you would know it. You would see how triggered I got. I do not like this place at all. Shouldn't know how to use stairs, man. Oh god, 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 oh god. Where are my filters? There they are. Woo, okay, let's just take a moment. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Everybody's fine. Never didn't have it. Completely in control the entire time. I'm a pro. Alright, so we need one more. More. Thank goodness. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Disaster is under repair. Not avoided, because I mean it happened, but we're fixing it. I see that guy, so we're gonna yoink that. Hello. Have you met Big Stick? Alright, there's gotta be one more. Somewhere, right? That's not like in a cave of death and despair. It's probably not the route I should be going for it. I'm sure I'm about to get hit right now. Hello? Oh, hello. Alright, if I was a Mercer Sphere, where would I be? Up high somewhere, probably. Or in a cave. Oh, okay. There. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. See the slug? We're gonna go for the slug. Where are you? Hello? Hello? Oh. I don't have ammo. Where did I drop all my... I must have dropped it all when I was tearing everything down. Just did not care to get it back. It's been so long since I listened to this playlist. It's pretty good. It's like, I don't have to worry about it being on... Like, I have the rights to it all, obviously. Oh, it's below me. But for the videos, sometimes it can be a little bit much. I'm gonna edit it away anyway, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Mission accomplished. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back to... Not gonna worry about that guy right now. But hello, old ladder from I don't know when. Geothermal spot. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the home base to get ourselves... Do we need anything? Not really. We'll get the upgrade going though. We'll get the factories running again, and then we'll come back here and we'll keep going. Hello, Neff. How we doing today, man? How we doing on this wonderful Saturday evening? Let's see, anything along the way? Oh, too far. I'll take one more. I mean, never take one more. Finally got some test portals. Nice, dude. Just gonna ignore that guy. I saw him. He didn't see me. All is right in the world. They do be looking good, I gotta say. We gotta build the smelters out, or the mines out here. Those are the smelters. And they work? Nice. Okay, so we still have power in here. I just broke power into the main base. The grid itself is completely connected with the other power. I just added like a little junction in there. All right, let's go. So we'll head back. It's past 2 a.m. here, so gonna hang for a couple of minutes. Y'all all good, man. Glad that you stopped by. I completely understand that. Yeah, call it in the night soon. It's completely fair. Minutes away from finishing your first Shapes 2 game. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Still 3 more modes. Nice. Yeah, I saw when I played it. I only played like 1 or 2 of them. I forget how many, but it was very fun. I had a lot of fun with that game. Like the rate at which you can start scaling up gets crazy. Very fun. Okay. So, let's go to Versatile Frameworks first. Raj, we're going to check that belt. Oh, Goofy. Goofy, you gotta look at Shapes 2, man. If you like Satisfactory, oh, Shapes 2 is just like... It's not as pretty as Satisfactory, but it's very pretty in its own way. It's more like Factorio top-down factory builder, but there's no build costs. You just like put things down, and you can like make different little modules and stuff. Copy and paste humongous like setups. It's fantastic. It's so good. All right, let's see. So Raj, you said I sure did, dude. There you go. Can't argue with that. I don't know how much it is. I bought it in early access. You can even flip. Yeah, you can do like everything. It's really good. Like really good. Okay. Whoops. Good catch, Raj. You are on like you got some eye for that stuff, my man. That's impressive. Okay, so we need 360. So what that means is I should have 4 of those on a belt. Yeah, it's so good. It's so freaking good, dude. And then we can run that out. And sorry, something in my eye. Probably was weird looking. And then we need 37.5 going in there. And if I had to guess, that's probably what this last boundary is making, if we're lucky. 45. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and then I'm sinking 7.5. Okay, yeah, so that is correct. And that's good. Okay, and then so this guy see how we're gonna do this now. So it's important that we fix this before we fire it back up. So our steel is running in here, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so that's our 240 line. So then what we can do is get rid of that. Let's clear all of this away. And instead, right, we're gonna go basically just straight in to this one. How many subs? Till 2K? I don't know why my brain hung up on that. I think we're literally like a subscriber away. Could take a look real quick. Well, we lost a sub. Never mind. We're 2 subscribers away. RIP. Someone didn't like the video. Oh, that's not straight. Let's get that dialed in. It's okay. We go up and down. We'll hit it. We'll hit it. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so that goes there. We are going to get rid of this belt now. And now that can feed. Get there soon, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, we're not worried about it. We're not. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna guess I hand built that. I hope. Although that's the single. That's the single. Okay. The single might be messed up. I may have to tweak that. So what we should see... Sorry, my brain wasn't prepared to have to fix this. Yeah. Okay, is we need 120 directly into that guy. So we're just going to break the line here. If we look over there at steel... Okay, there's our... Right in there, it's kind of hard to see. That is our 120 line. And I think we'll just literally run right under. Yeah, because otherwise I'd have to kind of do some funky stuff, and I don't really want to get into all that. So that's good there. You can? That feels like you shouldn't be able to do that. That's crazy. Alright, and then we should just be able to kind of run over there. Oh. Yeah, because it's still radioactive. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so there's that. Let's get ourselves back up top here. And I might swap out that for the actual, like the new foundation stuff, because it does kind of work out better, right? New supports. But okay, so that handles that. And then the last thing we had to do was get that into steel pipes. I mean, the belt can handle it. So what if we Yeah, we just do this. Okay. Big power plant, love that. Alright, so let's drop down here. I think I could just connect those together. Let's see, can I get this in the same row? Or... Yeah. Why are you never issue straight mode when it's slightly off and I have it constantly? Oh, it happens to me all the time. It happens to me all the time. But I fix it very quickly, I think. Yeah, it's super frustrating, honestly. I don't know why that happens. Like... Just do something like that. Oh, okay, I just don't see it then. Yeah, it's usually pretty quick. Like I'll notice it happening and then I'll just like switch to default mode or something. But it happens often, yeah. Like it just happened, honestly, a couple of minutes ago. Alright, so I didn't want to fall back down, but that's fine. So we're gonna go any undefined that way. And then overflow into there. Let's go make sure I connected that all in one line. Because yeah, there's no point in running a separate line for 37. And we already have it hooked up to the sink. So yeah, you go like that. Okay. So I think that's everything now. Back to how it should be. I think that was the only thing that I'm missing. Is it just me or jerk off the hawks and make them fall at the funniest? Yeah, it's hilarious. I love it. I love that, and also making the spiders like jump at you off a cliff. I think that's very funny. Alright, let's fire this place back up. I'm surprised it's only like 460 megawatts. It's not bad. Oh, yeah. That's totally fair, Neff. I completely understand that. You would absolutely miss it more frequently because I don't mention it really. When it happens, I just kind of fix it and move on. So that makes perfect sense. Okay, so green lights are back on. It makes sense that that would be stalled because these are probably stalled. Yeah, because they were all trying to feed into one line, but now they don't have to do that anymore. Thank you again, Raj. Fantastic catch. And now we've got steel on there. We've got steel down here. And that's all good. All right. But that would mean that the versatile frameworks were probably struggling. Yeah, for sure. Guarantee those are running low on beams. Very cool. Nice. The moonwalking beam. It's truly something, one of the wonders of nature. Alright, so that will kind of start to catch up For time, I can do this real quick. Oh, can't get the top ones. That's alright. Maybe there are no top ones. I don't see them anymore. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go back to the main base. Main base. Well, I don't really know if this... I guess it's still the main base. We make most of our stuff over here. The 8th wonder of the world. True. The 8th wonder of massage to a BB. And then we'll get the... Yeah, we'll get the little smart plating factory back up and running. And we'll get our upgrade. More importantly, for our dimensional depots, so we can start uploading faster. Okay, so that'll all start spooling back up. So, what I am gonna get are my... Let's get rid of the remains and stuff that we have. I don't need to be holding all of this. I don't know, but the something. And we go slugs. Do I have any? Not many. That's fine. Drop all that off. We can get our Mercer spheres. Very good. Let's get rid of those guys. They'll get turned into power shards. And then I just have to make sure I don't get caught by that. So I don't need you just yet. Gotta do a little bit of handcrafting real quick, but that's all right. And then we go down, grab our... these guys. And get rid of that. Oh, I already... Fair enough. Alright. So, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All my factories are in only 3 biomes. Whenever I watch YouTubers, they're always in every corner of the map. This time, I kind of, like, don't have a choice, you know? Like, with the randomized nodes, I kind of just have to go wherever the resources are, you know? And make them work. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Even the last bit playthrough, I guess, yeah. We did cover pretty much the entire map. Save, like, part of the rocky desert. So the whole thing being off issue, how did you address it? I tore everything down. And I rebuilt everything from the ground back up. Yeah. So, I did most of it off stream. Because I figured that would not be super fun. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to update to the new blueprints anyway, because they are much better. And yeah, we just sent it. Definitely not recommended. Would not recommend. But it's what I did. So there you go. I think this is enough. Be wrong. Ooh, perfect. Alright, 60 a minute is still pretty slow, but
Dimensional upload speed
it's twice as fast as we had before.
All of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing several parts to pass through for free.
The window is
F?
beautiful.
What?
Have you tried making a door?
Why F?
I assure you that would be a most unhealthy action for the Pioneer to take.
S in the chat for it being off? Or did I do something no good? Alright, so let's drop that stuff. Press F for respect. Copy that. Copy that. Copy that. I thought that's what it was, but I was like, I wasn't sure if that was like because I did something dumb. I was told kids say that. Listen, I think, yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it. You gotta remember, I'm out of the loop too, so. I don't know nothing. Alright, that's a good amount of stuff to bring back. Otherwise, we're depoted up. That's good. This thing will make us cook pretty fast. I don't really need to add another one. It'll get kind of dizzying. That's working. Okay. Let's go. It's a little bit much, but it's fun. I did not want to go back here. I guess we're back here. So... Are we doing better? Not quite. What are we out of? Modular frames. Interesting. And those are here? Okay, and that you're running low on reinforced plate. Okay. I have a lot of that, I guess. Let's just kind of help that out. We should be making the right amounts. We can double check our counts here. Okay, so this one's reinforced plate. Seven and a half per minute. And yeah. 7.5 per minute. Let's go up here, just make sure that this one's working at the right rate. Okay. Says it's good. Okay, and then I guess let's just go up here, check these out. I mean, we know the lines can handle it. I guess it is a lot of belts to kind of fill up. Or a couple of machines. That's probably what is holding it up the most. Right, so I'll help you. These are just like really kind of complicated manifolds at the end of the day, with a whole bunch of extra steps. All right. Okay, good. I was gonna say, the belt looked pretty full. I was like, why did you not have anything? No, that's fine. Okay. So that will start working. I have modular frames that I can donate to the cause. Let's see. Are you working? You're working. Are you working... Well, yep, seems fine. And then let's see what we can do from the top. Probably, yeah, not much. Yeah, that does, I guess, kind of make sense, because steel pipes were probably... I don't know. Just realized that Ada's trying to befriend the Mercer Sphere God thing, but at the same time letting the circuit's body parts out of the map. Just using to shove into... Ooh, knock something off. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you listen to him. She's like, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take a bunch of notes and learn a whole bunch about these alien guys, but you just keep getting stuff for me. Yeah. Don't you worry about nothing." It's pretty funny. Alright, so that is all good. We should be chilling here now. I guess it's a good thing we came back here. Alright, so... they're working their way out at a pretty good rate. I think we are good to go back and get this place moving. So we've done most of the building. It's really just going to be kind of like getting stuff wired up and recipes set and all that good stuff. But that should go pretty smoothly, all things considered. As long as we got stuff in the right spots, which I think we do. So we were adding smart plating, right? We're building that tower up. We had built 12 assemblers out of 21. So we got to add a few more. And we're going to have to come out here. We're going to have to rebuild all of these. It's going to be fun with a capital F. And then... thankfully, this hypertube line is good. There's no changes there. Our line back is good. We don't have to worry about any of that. It does look cool. I do enjoy this quite a bit. This visual is pretty. Oh, right. So, and eventually we'll get that hooked into the base proper. This might actually be the tower. No, it's not. That's the tower we want. So we should add our blanks in here. Just again to keep spacing and all that stuff. Good. Okay, up we go. Yeah, elevators I think are gonna be pretty important in here, especially for these super tall towers. At least until we get jetpack, and I mean not even a jetpack, hover packs really gonna be what we need here. So that's 12. We need 4 more, technically 5 more levels. Okay. And we just keep going. So 4 more. Yeah, that is a little frustrating. Could definitely add just something right in there. Nice, man. So I guess you got the what is it called? What do you need for those again? The warp drives? Or something or other to fuel them? You got what you need something though, right? I think I built portals like once or twice, and I saw that they needed like constant supply for stuff, and I was like, nope. Not for me. Singularity cells. Yeah. Nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Impressive. Alright, so it should be one more because yeah, this is nuts. I love it. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, never mind. So we need one more. This is it. Let me double check that math. I can't even fly down to the bottom. That's incredible. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. It works. Hell yeah, dude. Very, very cool. Alright, so that is good. And then we go final lift. Nice. That's crazy. Green fields to the red forest. So pretty so far. Heck yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so that all the way down there is going to be our versatile frameworks, which we only need more than that. There we go. 6.5. So we just did that. And we still have to add these guys in at some point. We should probably do that soon. And that. We'll probably get that added in as we get everything back up and running. Okay, so let's go add that in, and then we can start on wiring. We're going to jump off here. Wait a lot going. We see the coffee steam floating. Tight. So right over here. Ta-da. Is our spot. I'm gonna add. Let's add our flooring in. I did not want to fall off here. That's unfortunate. So, what we want to add is a couple more of these. That's smart. That's honestly very smart. Just, you know, dump them in there when you need them and not worry about it. It's probably how it was intended to be, honestly. Oh. That was weird. Got like knocked off. Okay, and then we gotta add 2 more of these because we need 6.5 of one, so 7. What do we add of steel? Okay, we have that. Not much though, we are burning through it. And we have a ton in the base, it's just far away, that's all. There's probably an argument to be made about getting molded beams online again, kind of like we did before, and just putting that all into a chest. Yeah, that's probably pretty smart. Might do that. If I were to do that, I mean, we're almost done. We're almost done. We literally just have to build these last few, and then I can start hooking stuff up. Oh, sorry, I just punched the mic. Then I can start hooking stuff up, and we'll just start with that. But I think we're through most of the building. Famous last words. Most of the, at least, factory block building. Okay. Just didn't feel like grabbing the ladder. That's alright. So I think that was 6, right? Yeah, okay. And then we just have to add one more. And in like so. Cool. Alright, so that is all of our versatile frameworks. Yo, all good, Goofy. You have a good night, man. Good luck on your test. I hope it goes well. And we'll catch you on the next one, man. Take care. Alright, so everything save from those stuff for automated wiring. Take care, man. Take care. And the Caterium wire there is all built, so I think we are good to start getting stuff running again. I actually have to go out and deal with that. So let's get steel online at least, and then we can get Caterium wire hooked back up. Okay. Alright, so I don't currently know where we're going to run power in from. I think at the moment I have it coming in from down below, and that's kind of fine. You have a grid that is already set up by the blueprints? Yeah, okay, so this is the iron stack, correct? Correct. Alright, so I have nothing here. I have no power here, actually. Yeah. Cleared that out completely. So let's just get foundation over here. And we're just going to grab power off of that guy for now. This will definitely change, but for now this will be fine. So go here, and just run this straight back and in. Because we're probably going to well, not probably, definitely going to reroute that hypertube area into a better spot. It's actually in the factory. So So let's just kind of do something like this, and go right in there. Okay, so he's firing up. We can do that and do that. So we have to hook up the mines again. That's not a big deal. And you can get that guy. I'll probably run this down for each coal mine, and then we can refine all that in due time. Cool. So let's go here. I've already got it going up. And we're just gonna start getting things connected together. Should probably, well, I don't know. It's kind of nice to have that turned off at the start so it doesn't just rip everything into high gear right away. Alright, so you've got power up in here already, and then it's able to branch out. Cool. Alright, so that is iron. Let's drop down here. Okay, so I already got it going that way. Let's get it over there as well, just to get started. And we can link up all of these. Pretty good. Okay. Now, that one's underway. Let's jump up here. So we're gonna do steel. So this one is 405 per minute. Level 1 of 1. And, oh, I didn't do the actual connections. Let's do that for both of these. Okay, and then, like, these don't even have their belts and stuff connected up yet. That's how much we still gotta do. Okay. I've got to split the outputs and stuff for these two, but we'll hook stuff up in a minute. I just want to get recipes set, and I want to get power on. Okay, so that is all of that. Out there. I think we are probably just going to kind of treat those like the iron nodes. We're not going to worry about the covering of these just yet. Is there a thing back there? Let's see, can I get it? Don't think I got it. Let's see. Nope, that one airmailed it. Notice those come back, which is kind of weird. Alright, yeah, so we can just do something like that. If I can see that, that would be great. Okay, and we need some power shards. Right. So both coal lines can kind of go in wherever they need to, ideally. Let's drop a ladder in for now. Alright, so what I think we'll have is the iron line working its way down here, and we'll probably have coal jump up right over here, so we can do the first one. Like that. And that'll probably be that one. So we might actually even be able to raise that up a little bit. We'll see. We'll check that. And then here is where we'll have the other one. So what we can do for that is we'll add a ceiling mount. And then we can just run this kind of over to wherever we need. Honestly, we could probably... Yeah, we could do that. That would look pretty good. Something like that, and then we'd have that one there, and let's see. This doesn't have to be perfect, but we'll get it kind of close. Nailed it. Nice. I mean, hey, if this looks good, then we'll keep it, and we can just improve on it later. But I think this looks better than the way we did it before. Alright, very good. And I got that one good. I got that one good. Perfect. Okay, let's... Well... No, that was kind of right, actually. I think we'll just have to... live with that part. Oh no, it is high. Okay. I thought it was. It looked weird, but I wasn't sure. I just figured I was seeing something. Okay, so it should be like that. Perfect. Alright. So that goes in. We can even get rid of that guy. Perfect. Coal is moving. I should have a ladder. Should have a couple in here. Honestly, it's kind of a good practice. Probably make that a blueprint, just a pillar with a ladder on it, you know? You can just add it in. Alright, so we want to get the iron from this guy over, and what I think would be pretty good. So we kind of like naturally created these belt spaces, you know, by doing this. So we can set up access there, and then let's see, because I mean we are raising up from below, so maybe there's an argument to be made about just tying in down here. But I think it's easier if we go up, believe it or not. So, because that's what these are for running belts. Let's see, could I do... No? Really? On the beam? Interesting. Not the end of the world. Alright, and then gotta hook up down below. Oh, unfortunate, that's okay. Yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to do that from the top, so we're gonna have to just do... Let's do that, and then we can snap the lift to that belt, so that we're in the correct position, and we're not trying to guess. There we go. Okay, so we want to be like that. Now we go in there. Perfect. Alright, so that's our iron for the second set of foundries. They will start working and make steel, so that's good to see. And then down here, we have our second line. And yeah, I think we'll just grab that from down here. We can lift it up so that when we do run on here, we don't have to run over belts. Always nice to have the option. So with this, and I do have to get power in here and also set up the two mines. We'll kind of do the same as the other guys here. We'll keep it clean, but we won't go too hard. Alright, so we can drop that in. Drop that in there. Let's figure out the iron mine situation. So we're both out there. We can do something like that. That is on the right grid. So again, I'm not going to worry too much about this being perfect, but I think that should be a good enough height to run some belts. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we're not gonna build like a foundation stuff here. We're just drop these in place. We'll get the belts on. Some foundations, and we'll definitely be refining this later on. Okay, so for these, we do need to overclock one of them just a little bit, because we want to get 270, and we have 2 normal nodes, so we can get 120 out of each, so we just have to overclock one ever so slightly. Alright, and then our second line. We'll probably go a bit higher. Actually, maybe I just do that now. If we just go off that top layer, I think we'll be in a lot better shape for the future. I think that's just better. All in. Oh. Give ourselves a little bit of room. Yeah, you can't do that, but you can do that. So that's fine. It's not permanent. It's just going to be here for probably a long time. Those are different things. They're not the same. It's not the same. Let's just go like you. Nice. So here, we're at the right height, so that one, I don't mind doing that. Alright, so we don't have to overclock this one. We're happy with it being, it's a normal cell. We are gonna run power. Yeah, I guess we'll do it here. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Oh, let me grab that guy. He's right there. It's basically free. It's a yellow power slug now for us, right? Yellows are purples, and purples are still purple. They're real, just better. Power of sloops. Alright, so here. Let's just jump over. All is well, and then. Oh, where is it? I see it. I just can't get it. There we go. So I think we'll just kind of. Yeah, drop an outlet in like that for now. And we can tie that into that part of the grid. So in terms of getting power over here, we'd probably go over to that row. And that row has not made its connection yet. So then we could take that one, go up to there, and repeat. Take this one. I'll probably have to drop in something in the middle. So this is probably too far. Yeah, it's too far. So let's just go like here. There we go. Okay, I'll come back and do the belts then when I do steel. But we should have... I think we have power in the switch now. And then we can add power here. Let's climb up top. No, not 405. Wasn't sure if I had the 271 still. Say level 1 of 2. It is iron. Power switch is on. You guys have power. Iron is coming down the line. Alright, seems like we're doing pretty good. So, go here, you go here. Take that guy. Yeah, the only thing with building a catwalk, I guess, over here, it would mess up our power connection ability, or ability to do it easily. I think I did a little overkill, huh? Yeah. But because that should only be 2, not 4. That we then underclock to make it into 1. Okay, nice. So we can add that there. This is level 3 of 3, and I just have to add the put the correct floor, I think, on the bottom one, but then otherwise our signage should be all up to date. And we just gotta do that. Yep. Okay. Alright, it's just filling up the first level still, so that's fine. Almost there, and then we'll see that working its way up. You are actually level 1 of 3. Alright, and that's iron. That's all good, so we should see ingots running back, which we do. Very good, and let's see. Yeah, you shouldn't be molded steel beam. I don't know why that's the recipe that's set in there. go check those as well. I wonder if I did that by mistake. Alright, so these we will set up all to be correct. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Not a big deal. Good. That's all good. All right. So you. Making steel, you're level 1 of 1, correct. That is correct. It looks like iron. It's hard to see it, honestly. That's all good, though. That one's all good, too. Alright, so that is underway. Lovely. Alright, let's get the first set of steel machines up and running. So we're talking our steel beams to start. So we're making 101.25 out of the molded beam recipe, and then 93.75 out of the normal recipe. So we go 101.25. And set that. And we'll say 25% there. Now there should already be power down below. So we should just have to go here. And like that. Or is there not power in this row yet? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We have power there. So we can just make a big interconnected network. That way, if we break one connection, the other one is still there. Cool. Alright, so those are starting up. Well, they will be starting up. We have to get concrete back over here. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. And I think I actually have to remake the concrete node over there too. Yes, we'll get that going. For now, let's just add one of these. We'll do that just so we can get some storage going here, and then we can definitely get these going because they only take steel. So I'll do the same thing here. We're going to want these for building for the immediate future. Okay, so that's steel beams, that's molded beams, and we've got our steel lines over here. So if we remember from last time, we need 270 steel, so a full Mark III belt for molded beams, and then quite a bit more for our regular steel beams. The way we're going to do this is we're going to take these 4 foundries, and then I'm going to add a smart splitter into the line here. We're going to swap that out to a priority merger, and we're basically just going to take a little bit off this line and fill up the line going here, and then we can send that right into molded beams. This will be the 135 that's left over, and then we can send that down to the other steel beams, which will then combine with 240 of that steel to make all of our stuff. And actually, let's keep you elevated, because then I can keep the railing there. just like that a whole lot more. Over here, I could kind of do that same thing. Except we want to be over 1 in the middle. Yeah. Alright, so that guy has to go into the space here. Alright, and then I'll have concrete running here as well. And this guy will run down. And then we have to do a little, I guess, shenanigan stuff to get this to fit in. Okay, so it's 135 steel. I mean, we're taking off more than that on the first level, so we can just add it in right here, I suppose. And then we'll add 240 in there. Hey, Gumpy, what's up, man? Morning, morning. How we doing this fine day? I caught a pretty major error in the layout of the factory here. So I spent a lot of time tearing it all down, and now we're in the process of getting it all back up and running again. So, yeah, we're kind of in the, not the finishing touches, but we're getting stuff running again, which is nice. So, all right, and then I think we can have the 240 line go in here, and then I'm not really sure where we're gonna have concrete, but we can kind of figure that out. Because concrete thankfully only has to go in here. So we could kind of bring that over down and in maybe, or is there potentially a way we could get it in on this level? Yes, if we just didn't bring iron in like this. Okay. So here's what we'll do. Coal is going to shift over. Iron can go in that one instead. Okay, so that'll be coal. That'll be iron. Yeah, and then we can get down. Okay, so I think it should be like that. That seems good to me. Straight, good. And then coal. like that. Yeah, that's very nice. I think that's a good solve. Because now, if we come up top, bang, we got all that open. Concrete's coming from down there, so we can just run that straight in. I think that's a very good route for us. Let's go here. Access granted. All right. And then that leaves more room free for other stuff, right? It's a bop. I like it. Alright, so you would go there. Flip it around. Or just short. That's alright. Cool. Okay, so that'll be concrete. That one's steel. We got the other steel line already sorted. And let's see, so down here, we're going to do it a little bit differently. Oh, also, before I forget, I got to change that priority merger that I put in here. I want to make sure that that is hooked up. Okay, so we want to prioritize, if that's the center, that's going to be the left and that's the right. So we want the left to be the priority, and then anything from the center only go in if there's nothing else on the left. Cool. All right, so over here, we've got our other set of steel lines. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Make our split here. Again, don't have to do that, right? Let's stay up. And I guess we do that here too. Yeah. This guy can run down the middle. Lovely, lovely. All right, so we've got 240 and we've got 130. No. How much is that? 100 and... Why can't I do math? 65, right? Yeah. Holy cow. Brain's a little frazzled. That's alright. So that we directly run into our steel pipes, which are right there. And the rest we run in down here. So, okay, let's think. That's concrete. Those are our 2 steel lines. It probably... And then this is steel pipes, okay. So I gotta just decide how I want to get those across. I'm thinking we go under for steel pipes, and then maybe we do honestly underneath for both actually, and then we can pop up over here. Or I guess over here. our other steel line, and then this one we wouldn't really have to worry because we could just kind of jump in over here wherever it's convenient for us. Yeah, okay, I think that works. So I like how I have these walkways and I'm just not using them. Over here. Let's go to... Where do we want to go? This here's fine. We're kind of in the middle. So we're gonna have, yeah, this is nice. 135, go out and over, and then 240, go over and in. I guess I'll just drop down, it's probably easier. Need a subfloor for the subfloor. On your modeler, are you using your initial inputs amounts or initial input amounts, or do you target a final output amount? Interested in both ways. It depends. So if it depends on what I'm going for, right? Like if I say I know I need to make X amount of something, you know, smart plate or plating, I don't know, wire, something, you know, then, and maybe it's like too much for me to kind of just sit there and be like, okay, how many machines do I need? What's the best way to do this? In that scenario, I might just say, all right, I need to make 1,000 wire. I'll put that in, and then I'll just drag back and I'll say, what's the most efficient way to do that, you know? And then that'll tell me my raw resource needs. And then there's sometimes where I know what I have, you know, like this factory, where it's like, okay, I know what I have in the local area. I'm not really in a position to get more than that right now. So I have to kind of just work with what I have. And then that one is a great use for being like, okay, we have 270 iron, 270 coal. I can make, you know, this, and this. Can I see the one you're working on? Yeah. All right, so it's a lot. This is the modeler for the current factory. You can kind of break it up into 3 sections. We've got the smart plating area over here. We've got the automated wiring, which is also kind of part of the smart plating, I guess, because it uses a lot of the same stuff. And then this is basically all for versatile frameworks. And, you know, a little bit of pipes and stuff like that. But yeah, in this scenario, I just started dropping in all the different resource nodes that I knew I had nearby. And I said, what can I make out of them? You know, like what's the most I can get? And I kind of had to like fiddle with numbers, and you try different recipes to kind of, you know, min-max stuff. And eventually I settled on this. So it's kind of where we're at. I definitely will make like a kind of guide video, you know. I think that would be pretty helpful. I think it would be a nice video. All right, so that's that. There we go. We've got steel ingots going in. Now, if I was a ladder, where would I be? Right here. Nice. But hopefully that kind of helped. Okay, that's helpful. Heck yeah. Perfect. Great question. Keep them coming. I'm always happy to help if I can. I'm always happy to try and help. I can't promise that I will help you, but I'm always happy to try. We'll always try. so let's get our recipes set up. For steel pipes, we are making 110 per minute. Level 101. I doubt I set recipes, yeah. Alright, and this was, so 110, so you're making 10. Cool. Alright, so that is steel pipes. We've got... Oh yeah, multi-beams, okay. Go down here and set up the regular beams. Alright, and then... again, I don't know if we have power going up to here. Doesn't look like it. But should be easy to get. It is. Sweet. Alright. Oh, yep. Gotta hook up the actual machines. Very good. Okay, so those will start going. Let's get this one. I don't think I copied it. Let's see. Are we getting steel? No. What gives? What are we doing? Oh, I know what we're doing. I go here. Oh, crap. Ladder, please. Yeah, I definitely did not set that smart splitters priorities. That's on me. It's my fault. Okay, so, or no, it is that way. And then... Okay, so that's got steel, that's got steel. That one's going to be concrete once we get that fixed. And then, yeah, here's steel. Okay. Alright, it's gonna get a little weird looking, but if we do that, which we like. So we'll say for this one, to prioritize the center input and then only take from the side if you're able, I think, right? I think that's how we want to do it. All right, so that will start firing up, and then we'll start stockpiling. There we go. A few more beams. Very good. For now, let's just take this one out and just do something like that. That's not too crazy. It's only temporary. All right, let's get concrete underway, and I guess we're also going to need to do deuterium and stuff. Okay, you know what? I think this is... Keep on asking all the questions. Got another one on blueprints. We'll ask in a bit. Interested in watching now? Heck yeah, man. I appreciate it, honestly. Questions are cool. Gets me to talk about something that I wouldn't think to talk about sometimes, you know? I'm sure if you have it, other people might have it, so... Fire away, bro. Fire away. Cool. Alright, so... Yeah, I gotta tear all this out, unfortunately, and replace it. I did mention... Okay, plan. Plan in motion. Here's what we're gonna do. Number one, we're gonna take a quick break. It's been about 2.5 hours, so let's take a short break. And when we come back, we are going to tweak our Hyper 2 belt highway setup. I mentioned there was a change that I could make to these that I think would make them work a whole lot better with these blueprints. So we're gonna try and do that, and then yeah, we'll tear out all that stuff and rebuild concrete, yeah, and the 2 Caterium nodes. We'll get all that hooked back in. Thankfully, all of that we don't have to worry about. Coal is fine. And then we'll be in pretty good shape. Solid. All right. You know the drill. Be back in 10. BRB. All right. We are back at it. Let's kick the camera back over and let's get back to it. So, what I kind of realized is that we could make our design here quite a bit better simply by raising this up a little bit to there. The reasoning is we have a 2 foundation gap for our logistics floors right there. So if we made that the same, which that would now be, when we put our hypertubes on here, we will now come in at the floor height for our factories, which is kind of nice. I could go... Technically, that's floor height. Right? Because... we put this here. At least I think it is, unless I'm wrong. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, that'd be nice. Is that flat? Should be. It's not. No, I was right. Okay. So that is a little bit off. Which we could tweak, I think, just by doing that. No, you don't want to do that. Interesting. But if we did that, now you don't want to be in the middle. This is so funny. It's always something. Okay. Yo, what's up, H? How we doing, man? Yeah, we're bumping the new tunes today. Well, not new. It's been a while. Tunes at least been that I haven't played in a while. How we doing, bro? Alright, I like that. That gives us a little bit more room. And then we can drop our light back in. Thank you, man. Always good seeing you. We'll be gaming soon. It's been a minute. We're overdue. I don't think we add any detail stuff. I think we just call that good. And then now we have like a bunch of room for belts, which is nice. I want to do like anything with the top there. I mean, we could keep something going here. Oh, and here goes the bitrate. All right, hold on, everybody, hold on steady. We're gonna hold and see if it recovers. It says I'm in the tank right now, so at least I caught it this time. I think we're recovering, so let's just hold on. But it is jumping around like crazy, and I don't know why. Last time it did this, it did not recover. So hell yeah, bro. That's what we appreciate. That we always appreciate that. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I don't know why. This is twice now in our last couple streams that the internet has just like completely cratered out on me. I'd really rather not do a whole new stream. I'm gonna hold for a minute or two here. But for those who are curious, basically what's happening, my bitrate is dropping out. And so I'm dropping a bunch of frames. The stream will start like lagging and stuttering and all that kind of stuff and just become like unwatchable. So this has happened in the past. It usually happens for a little bit and then stabilizes and we're back to it. But I'm not quite sure why it's happening now. And it's happened twice. It happened yesterday too. Just gonna run through, make sure nothing's like updating in the background for whatever weird reason. That seems fine. Interesting. Yeah, so I do apologize. This is a pain. But I am afraid that if I tried to just keep streaming, it would obviously look very, very bad. It's very strange. Do a speed check and see. Good call. Because I wonder if it's like OBS freaking out, or if it's like my internet or like YouTube. Alright, yeah, my download speed is obviously fine, and that's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, my upload speed is actually fine. But it says OBS is dropping frames. Yeah, now it's complaining that it's not getting a high enough bit rate, which, you know, yes, I'm aware. I hear you, YouTube. You're right. I'm trying to fix it. So yeah, my internet's good. My upload speed's fine. So all I can assume is that there's something between either my OBS or there's no updates available. Because yeah, it's just not like stabilizing. It's just like bouncing all over the place. So I'll go from like 11,000 to like 5,000, which is a crazy swing. Typically I'm up at like 17,000 for reference. It's very strange. So last time, I think what I ended up doing is literally restarting everything, and that seemed to fix it, but I don't want to have to start another stream. Like, Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I have to assume it's something with my network. Alright, let's see. If I like slam my bitrate down to like nothing. Okay, so we're stable at 4,000. I was able to get that stable. So like if I switch back, hello? Maybe? Let's see what happens. I'm looking at YouTube right now. I'm waiting for it to update. The latency is pretty high right now, I think. There we go. We got it. Okay. So seems like that is holding steady. Okay. I'm gonna try and up it now, and let's see what we get. Nope, immediately dropping frames. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, there's something with my network going on, because I can hold at like 4,000 kilobytes for my bitrate, but once I try and up it beyond that, everything else just kind of craters out. I wonder if there's probably some issue on my end that I'm not educated enough on or aware of. Yeah, I think I'm just like really pulling hard, I guess. It's weird though. It's just very weird. I wonder, I mean, I don't know, your ISP can throttle you too and stuff, so they could even just see that I'm using a lot lately and just be like, yeah, no, not anymore, you're not. It's very weird. Alright, well, if I can't get it to stabilize, then not quite sure what. I think we just have to restart, unfortunately. I don't think there's really much else I could do. Well, yeah, I think that's just what we're gonna do. Alright, let's see. So if I think if I end this broadcast, I think it just... Alright, well, we're back. I restarted the internet. Did not fix the problem. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're just gonna take that as a sign from above, and kind of is what it is. And we'll probably take off tomorrow, and we'll just come back on Monday and feel fresh, feel good, and go for the day and get this place running. All right, yeah, unfortunate. Sorry to cut it short like this, but I just can't seem to get stuff to sort out. So we will we'll be back. Hopefully someone can hear this, and I'll type it in the chat too. But just in case, we'll be back soon. So catch you real soon on Monday.